right fielder, Stan Musial steps in. 3-2 count. Inside. Musial draws the walk. The center fielder, Johnny Hop steps in. Runner on first. Hop squares to bunt. It's bunted in front of the plate. Cooper pounces. Gloves it. He has to go to first. He tosses to Brown covering. Out. Musial moves to second. The catcher, Walker Cooper steps in. Sanders is on deck. Runner on second. The 2-0 pitch. Cooper takes the swing. High fly. Deep toward right center. Way back. More racing back. To the track. Home run. That's number 2 for Cooper. A 361-foot blast. The first baseman, Ray Sanders steps in. Kurowski is on deck. Bases empty. Cooper with the 0-1. Two-seam fastball. Sanders cuts. It's grounded between first and second. That's a single for Sanders. The third baseman, Whitey Kurowski steps in. Runner on first. Cooper toes the rubber. The 0-1 pitch. Kurowski takes the swing. He really clobbered this one. Deep fly ball towards the gap in left center. At the wall might be. Musial drifting back. To the fence. And he makes the catch. Sanders holds up at first. Danny Littlewiller steps in against Cooper. Marion is waiting on deck if he gets on. Man on first. The 2-0 offering from Cooper. Curveball. Littlewiller takes the swing. Smashed on the ground. To third. Kurowski gloves it. Fires to second. To retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 1/2 inning. St. Louis 2-42 St. Louis coming to bat. Johnny Hop on tap. Lefty against lefty. The lefty gets the sign from Cooper. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball. Swung on and missed. Gets the K. Batting second, here's Terry Moore. The 0-2 from Lanier. Moore cuts. This one could bring rain. Back of first. Foul territory. Souvenir for the kid from Waltham. Moore is checking his bat. He's heading to the dugout for a new one. Lanier with the 0-2. Moore swings. That ball hit hard. Hit right. Musial racing back. Off the wall. That will be extra bases. Moore with a stand-up double. The right fielder, Ina Slaughter steps in. Runner on second. The 0-2 pitch. Outside on the black. 2 down. Stan Musial to the plate. Runner on second, is making crazy eyes. Lanier stares in. Lanier with the 3-1. Musial swings. He rolls over, grounder up the middle. That's a base knock. Moore rounds third. He's heading for home. There won't be a throw from Hop. Moore scores. Moore scores. Single. Marty Marion next up against Lanier. Runner on first. Lanier staring at the runner and growls. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball. Down and in. Marion lays off the pitch. Marion draws the walk. Musial to second. Walker Cooper digging in against Lanier. Runners on first and second. Lanier gets the sign looking angry Cooper. The 2-1 pitch. Cooper swings. It's a bullet on the chalk along the third base line. In play. It'll be extra bases. It rattles around in the corner. All the way to the wall. Musial scores. Marion rounds third. He's going for home. Here comes the throw from Littlewiller. Marion with the relay. Marion dives in. Cooper tags him. Safe. Cooper with a double. Whitey Kurowski steps in, batting seventh. Runner on second. Lanier gets the sign from Cooper. 0-2 count. Kurowski takes a rip. Loop to left center. Littlewiller comes in. Base hit. Cooper will score from second. Lanier fires to first. Kurowski just beat it. Runner on first. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brown cuts. Hammered to left center. Hop hustling over. He cuts it off. Kurowski goes to third. Brown rounds first. Brown is heading for second. The throw from Hop. Brown with a head first slide. Safe. Double. The pitcher, Mort Cooper steps in. Runners on second and third. Lanier with the 2-2. Cooper swings. Grounded to short. Marion fields it. To Sanders at first. Out. 4 runs on 5 hits and no errors. After 1 complete. St. Louis 2, 42 St. Louis 4. Marty Marion will lead off the inning. Cooper gets the sign from Cooper. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marion swings. Grounded out to second. Brown gathers it in. Goes to first. For the out. The second baseman, Emil Verben steps in. 0-1 count. Verben takes the swing. A bouncing ball left side. That's a base knock. Takes a look at second. He's trying for 2. The throw from Musial. It'll be close. Verben is off the bag. Dives back. Safe. Infield in at the corners. Max Lanier digs in against Cooper. Runner on second. In at the corners. Cooper is set. Lanier wants to bunt. A bunt, and a good one, heading to the mound. Fielded by Hop. He'll have to go to first. He flips to Brown covering. For the out. Verben advances to third. The right fielder, Stan Musial steps in. Runner on third. 1-2 count. The pitch to Musial. Change of pace. Musial takes the swing. He hits a ground ball to third. Fielded by Kurowski. Fires to first. And Musial is retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 1.5. St. Louis 2, 42 St. Louis 4. Johnny Hop will lead off the inning. 3-2 count. Hop swings. And misses. Strikeout. Terry Moore to face Lanier. The first pitch to Moore. He swings. Routine grounder to second. Grabbed by Verben. Lots of time. Throws to first. Out. Ina Slaughter at the plate. Lefty against lefty. The 3-0. Low and away. He walked him on 4 pitches. The left fielder, Stan Musial, steps in. Marion is on deck if he gets on. Runner on first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Musial takes the swing. Got in his kitchen, pop up to short. Marion turns the wrong way, looks lost. And Marion makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2. St. Louis 2, 42 St. Louis 4. Johnny Hopp will lead off the inning. The first pitch to Hopp. He swings. That ball hit hard. Down the right field line. It's got a chance to go. Slaughter racing back. Home run. His first of the season. That one measured 384 feet. Walker Cooper digging in. 1-2 count. Cooper kicks and deals. Cooper swings. It's a dying quail to left. It's a base knock. The first baseman, Ray Sanders, steps in. Kurowski is on deck. Runner on first. Cooper stretches, looks at the runner. 0-1 count. Cooper is going. Sanders swings. He hits it hard on the ground down the first base line. A bit too anxious, fouled off. Man on first. Full count. High and just inside. Ball 4, can't buy a strike. Cooper to second. Whitey Kurowski digging in against Cooper. Runners on first and second. Kurowski wants to bunt. Bunted on the ground back towards the mound. Cooper pounces. Makes a bare hand play. He'll have to go to first. He tosses to Brown covering. Out. Cooper goes to third. Sanders hustles to second. Danny Littlewiller now batting. Ducks on the pond. 1-2 from Cooper. Littlewiller swings. Line drive down the left field line. That's between the lines fair. That will be extra bases. It's in the corner. It gets to the wall. Cooper scores. Sanders scores. Littlewiller with a stand-up double. The shortstop, Marty Marion, steps in. Runner on second. Cooper with the 1-2. Marion swings. It's a blooper to center. Moore in pursuit. It's a base knock. Littlewiller takes a look at home. And holds. Emil Verben heading to the batter's box. Runners on first and third. 1-0 count. Bender. Verben swings. Here's a grounder right back to the pitcher. Cooper fields it. To Brown for 1. Marion slides hard. Shows off his gun to first. Not in time. Littlewiller scores. Max Lanier digs in against Cooper. Runner on first. 0-2 from Cooper. Lanier takes a rib. It's grounded in the hole the right side. And into right for a single. Verben to second. And holds. Stan Musial digging in against Cooper. Hopp is on deck if he reaches safely. First and second occupied. 1-0 count. Musial cuts. Grounded to Hopp at first. He tosses to Cooper covering. Out. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. After 2.5. St. Louis 6, 42 St. Louis 4. Marty Marion will lead off the inning. First pitch from Lanier. Bender. Marion cuts. Lashed to center. Hop was positioned perfectly. And he makes the catch. Walker Cooper next up against Lanier. 0 balls, 1 strike. Cooper swings. It's a little blooper to left. And Cooper is aboard with a single. Whitey Kurowski next up against Lanier. Man on first. Lanier is set. The 1-1 pitch. Kurowski cuts. It's a blooper to left. Dropping. Litwiller coming in. Base hit. Cooper moves to third. Litwiller retrieves it. And fires it back in. Jimmy Brown steps in. Runners on first and third. Lanier in the stretch, spits. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Kurowski is going for second. He struck him out. Cooper fires down to second. No chance to get him. Safe. First steal for Kurowski. 2 runners in scoring position. 2-1 count. Here's the offering from Lanier. Brown swings. Lashed, in the hole right side. Base hit. Cooper scores. Kurowski wants it all. And holds. Infield in at the corners. Mort Cooper digging in. Runners on first and third. Infield in at the corners. Lanier has the sign. Max Lanier kicks and throws. Cooper squares to bunt. A bunt, and a good one, out in front of the plate. Cooper pounces. Fields it. Looks Kurowski back to third. His only play is to first. He throws to Verban covering. Out. Brown goes to second. Johnny Hop at the plate. Ducks on the pond. 0-2 count. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Looked like a caveman swing in a club. Hop has struck out 3 times today. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. After 3 complete. St. Louis 6, 42 St. Louis 5. Johnny Hop will lead off the inning. Cooper gets the sign. 2-2 count. Hop cuts. He gets the bat on it. He rolls over, grounder over to first. Hop grabs it. He'll take it to first himself. Walker Cooper heading to the batter's box. 2 for 2 today. 1-2 from Mort Cooper. He swings. Cooper nailed this one. Here's a well-hit fly ball out to left center. Might be. More racing back. Off the wall. Cooper is in with a stand-up double. Ray Sanders against Cooper. Runner on second. Cooper toes the rubber. 1-2 count. Curveball. Sanders swings. Here's a deep fly ball towards the gap in right center. Back. It's got a chance to go. Slaughter racing back. On the track. Off the wall. That's down for extra bases. Cooper crosses the plate. Sanders is in with a stand-up double. Whitey Kurowski to face Cooper. Runner on second. Cooper toes the rubber. 0-1 count. Kurowski swings. It's grounded in the hole left side. That's a base knock. Sanders rounds third. He's heading for home. Here comes the throw from Musial. Sanders slides for the plate. Cooper slaps the tag on him. Safe. Murray Dixon is now pitching for 42 St. Louis. Danny Litwiller digs in, licking his chops at Dixon. Man on first. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball. Willer takes the swing. It's lined hard to second. And Brown makes the catch. Marty Marion next up against Dixon. Runner on first. 0-1 count. Marion takes a rip. Fly ball in the well to left center. Musial is under it. And makes the catch. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. After 3.5. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 5. Terry Moore first up. Slaughter is widening on deck. 1-2 count. The pitch from Lanier. Late called strike. Lanier gets the strikeout. Ina Slaughter now batting. Lanier with the 2-2. Slaughter swings. And comes up empty. Lanier rings him up. Stan Musial now batting. Lanier with the 3-1. Musial takes the swing. It's a little blooper. Short center field. Hop in pursuit. He can't get to it. That will be a base hit for Musial. Hop tosses it back to the infield. The shortstop, Marty Marion steps in. Runner on first. Lanier with the 0-2. Marion swings. He lashes it hard on the ground to short. Marion fields it. To Verban at second. To retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We played 4 complete. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 5. Emil Verban will lead off the inning. 1-1 count. Verban cuts. Here's a grounder to short. Marion fumbles it. Scrambles. Picked it up. Throws to first. And Verban is out. Max Lanier next up against Dixon. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Lanier takes the swing. Routine grounder to second. Brown gloves it. Throws to first. For the out. Stan Musial steps in against Dixon. The 3-1 pitch. Musial chases it. It's lashed over to left. Musial jumps. And makes the catch. Great catch by the youngster. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4.5. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 5. Walker Cooper first up. 1-2 count. The pitch to Cooper. Falls off the table. Cooper takes the swing. It's a deep fly ball to right center. It's got a chance to go. Back goes Hop. Off the wall. That will be extra bases. Cooper rounds second. He's trying for third. They have a chance to get him. Hop fires to Marion. The throw comes in from Marion. Cooper with a head first slide. He is safe. Triple. Whitey Kurowski stepping in versus Lanier. 2 for 2 in the game. Runner on third. 0 balls, 2 strikes. 2-seam fastball. Strike 3 called. Blows it past him for the K. Jimmy Brown at the plate. 2 for 2 today. Man on third. 1-2 count. Lanier pitches to Brown. He swings. There's a grounder to second. Fielded by Verban. Cooper is going for home. Verban throws to first. Out. Cooper scores. Murray Dixon comes up against Lanier. The 1-2 pitch. Bender. Dixon goes after it. Hit on the ground in the hole right side. Base hit. Musial retrieves it. And fires it back in. Johnny Hop comes up against Lanier. 3 strikeouts today. Moore is on deck if he reaches safely. Runner on first. 3-1 from Lanier. Hop swings. It's drilled. Down the first base line. Fouled off. Man on first. 3-2 count. Swing and a miss. 3 out. The golden sombrero for Hop. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We played 5. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 6. Johnny Hop will lead off the inning. The 1-2 pitch. Hop swings. It's grounded. Through the middle. Hop with a base hit. Moore scoops it up. And fires it back in. Walker Cooper now batting. Sanders waiting his turn. He only needs a triple for the cycle. Runner on first. Dixon fires to first. Hop dives for the base. Hop is safe on a close call. Runner on first. Cooper looking to bunt. Bunted on the ground in front of home. Gloved by Cooper. He has to go to first. He fires to Brown covering. He's out. Hop on his horse to second. Ray Sanders stepping in. 2 for 2 on the day. Runner on second. 3-1 count. The pitch from Dixon. Curveball. Down and outside. Free pass. Whitey Kurowski stepping in versus Dixon. Runners on first and second. Dixon looks at him, says, "I'm Batman." 1-2 count. Curveball. Kurowski swings.
Batter's out.
A poopy pop-up. To short. Infield fly rule in effect. Kurowski calls for it. Now Marion calls for it. He's under it. Catches it with his cap. 2 down. Danny Littlewiller next up against Dixon. Runners on first and second. Dixon stares in. Dixon with the 3-1. Low and away. He walked. Hop to third. Sanders to second. Marty Marion in the box. Bases loaded. Dixon with the 3-1. Marion takes a rib. Grounded to Hop at first. He underhands to Dixon covering. Out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 5.5. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 6. Terry Moore will lead off the inning. 1-0 count. Fastball. Moore takes a rip. A bouncing ball left side. And Moore is aboard with a single. Bud Byerly is now pitching for St. Louis. Ina Slaughter to the plate. Musial waiting his turn. Runner on first. Byerly stretches, looks at the runner. 2-1 count. Slaughter swings. He gets the bat on it. Hit on the ground back to the mound. Fielded by Byerly. He throws to second for 1. Over to first. Double play. Stan Musial at the plate. Marion is on deck if he gets on. 1-2 count. Byerly kicks and delivers. Musial swings. Foul tip. Byerly with the 1-2. Musial swings. It's drilled to second. And Verben makes the catch. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We played 6 complete. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 6. Howie Christ is now pitching for 42 St. Louis. Emil Verben up first. The 1-2 pitch. Verben cuts. It's a roller to second. Brown sprinting after it. Gloves it. Throws to first on the run. He's out. Augie Bergamo is now batting for St. Louis. Augie Bergamo against Christ. Christ has the sign. Christ with the 3-1. Low and outside. Christ gives up the free ride. Stan Musial to face Christ. Runner on first. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Chin music. Ball 4, can't buy a strike. Bergamo to second. Johnny Hop against Christ. Runners on first and second. Christ is ready. Now he wants a different sign. That's better, he says. The 1-2 pitch. Falls off the table. Hop swings. Here's a shallow fly ball. Hit to center field. More under it. And he makes the catch. Bergamo holds up at second. Walker Cooper digging in against Christ. He needs a triple for the cycle. Runners on first and second. Christ with the 1-2. In the dirt. It hits the mascot in the head. Bergamo to third. Musial to second. They won't pitch to Cooper. Ray Sanders steps in against Christ. 2 for 2 today. Kurowski is on deck if he reaches safely. Bases loaded. The 0-2 pitch. Outside corner. Christ gets the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 6.5. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 6. Marty Marion up first. Donnelly toes the rubber. 1-2 count. Marion takes a rib. He gets the bat on it. Grounded over to second. Verben grabs it. Throws to first. And Marion is out. Walker Cooper muttering something toward Donnelly. 3 for 3 today. He needs a home run for the cycle. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball. Strike 3 called. And Cooper is out. Whitey Kurowski now batting. Donnelly gets the sign. Donnelly with the 1-1. Kurowski swings. Fly ball in the well to right. Musial bird dog in it. And he puts it away. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 6. Whitey Moore is now pitching for 42 St. Louis. Whitey Kurowski will lead off the inning. Moore gets the sign. The 2-1 pitch. Kurowski swings. Broken bat blooper back to the pitcher's mound. Hit right at Moore. And makes the catch. The left fielder, Danny Litwiller steps in. Moore toes the rubber. 1 ball, 0 strikes. The pitch. Litwiller swings. A Texas leaguer, towards the gap in right center. Moore is under it. And he makes the catch. Marty Marion next up against Moore. The first pitch to Marion. Curveball. Marion swings. Marion really got a hold of this one. A moonblast down the left field line. Hooking. Way back at the wall. It's got a chance to go. Racing back is Musial. At the fence. Off the wall. Marion with a stand-up double. Emil Verben striding to the plate. They won't pitch to Verben. Debs Garms is now batting for St. Louis. Debs Garms steps in. Runners on first and second. 1-2 count. More pitches. Garms takes a rip. On the ground to Marion at short. He rifles it to first. Out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7.5. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 6. Jimmy Brown will lead off the inning. The first pitch to Brown. He swings. Here's a grounder. To third. Kurowski fields it. Lots of time. Fires to first. Out. Harry Walker is now batting for 42 St. Louis. Harry Walker digging in against Gumbert. 1-0 count. Walker swings. Laced to right center. Base hit. Musial tosses it back in. Johnny Hopp steps in against Gumbert. He's struck out 4 times today. Hey bada, swing. 1-2 from Harry Gumbert. Hopp swings. Grounded to Marion at short. He throws to second for 1. Fires to first. Not in time. Terry Moore comes up against Gumbert. Man on first. Gumbert checks the runner at first. 0-2 count. Bender. Moore swings. It's a little blooper to left center. Hopp in pursuit. He takes it on the short hop. Moore with a base hit. Hopp moves to third. Hopp scoops it up. And fires it back in. Ina Slaughter now batting. Nothing for 3 today. Runners at the corners. Gumbert looks at him, says, "I'm Batman." 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch to Slaughter. He swings. Soft liner between first and second. It's a hit. Hopp scores. Moore moves to third. The left fielder, Stan Musial steps in. Runners on first and third. Gumbert blows out a snot rocket, looks mean. The 2-0 pitch. Musial swings. Screamin' me. Towards right. Coming on quickly is Musial. He'll let it drop. Base hit. Moore crosses the plate. Slaughter to second. And holds. Marty Marion comes up against Gumbert. Runners on first and second. 0-2 count. Marion swings. Laced toward left center. Hopp is racing over. He cuts it off. Slaughter crosses the plate. Musial goes to third. Marion rounds first. Marion is trying for second. Hopp's throw. Marion dives. Safe. Double. Freddie Schmidt is now pitching for St. Louis. Walker Cooper digs in against Schmidt. He needs a home run for the cycle. Ducks on the pond. 0-2 count. Schmidt fires. Cooper swings. Nailed to center. Well hit. That will be extra bases. Everyone will score. Musial scores. Marion scores. Cooper rounds second. He'll try for 3. The throw comes from Hop. Cooper dives. Safe. Triple. That's 4 hits today for Cooper. Whitey Kurowski comes up against Schmidt. Kurowski will be intentionally walked, as Schmidt tosses 4 wide ones. Jimmy Brown next up against Schmidt. Walker is on deck if he reaches base. Runners on first and third. Schmidt checks the runner at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-seam fastball. Brown cuts. Lined. To center. It's dropping. Hop rushing in. He'll let it fall. Base hit. Cooper scores. Kurowski to second. And holds. Harry Walker stepping in versus Schmidt. Runners on first and second. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball. Walker swings. A bounding ball comebacker. Schmidt fields it. He rifles it to first. Out. But it was a big inning for 42 St. Louis. 6 runs on 7 hits and no errors. 8 are in the books. St. Louis 8, 42 St. Louis 12. Stan Musial on tap. Gumbert is ready. Gumbert with the first pitch. Fastball. High and inside. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Pulls the string, curveball. Musial takes a rip. Line past first, down the line. Fair ball. Hump shot in the gap, extra bases. It's in the corner. All the way to the wall. Musial is in with a stand-up double. Johnny Hop stepping in. Batting .250. With runners in scoring position. Cooper is up next. Runner on second, is making crazy eyes. Gumbert takes the sign from Cooper. Gumbert with the 2-0. Hop swings. Bounced back to the pitcher. Gumbert fields it. He looks the runner back to second. Throws to first. Out. The catcher, Walker Cooper steps in. 3 for 3 today. He needs a triple for the cycle. Man on 2 and D edges off. 0-1 count. The pitch to Cooper. He cuts. Hit on the ground to third. Kurowski gloves it. He looks the runner back to second. Throws to first. Out. Ray Sanders comes up against Gumbert. Man on 2 and D edges off. Gumbert gets the sign from Cooper. The 3-1 pitch. Sanders swings. Towards right center and deep. Moore in pursuit. Waiting for it. And he puts it away for the out. 3 down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. That wraps it up. 42 St. Louis 12 St. Louis 8. The final score from Sportsman's Park, A, 42 St. Louis 12, St. Louis 8, Whitey Moore is the winner, he is now 1-0 on the season, Harry Gumbert gets the loss, he is now 0-1, Walker Cooper hit home run number 2 on the season, Johnny Hop hit number 1, time of the game, 2 hours, 49 minutes.
Be back in a little bit with the Yankee game. Talk to you later.